Alright guys, back with the second map, IshandFriendsTV. This is of course UGC Highlander Season 9 Grand Final. VD in the blue, taking, well, I'm not going to spoil it, and 0% in the red as we're on Viaduct Pro, and this is the second map. And Ruby, take us away. What are we seeing right now?
Well, as we see this mid-fight come out, the soldiers are trying to get quite aggressive. We've only really seen a spy go down so far, so not really any kills. We've got a mini-sentry being wrangled there from 0%, which is doing quite a lot of damage. Really good to see. We do see a soldier go down, but really no other kills so far. Both teams seem to be playing quite passively.
Yeah, excuse me there. Yeah, Tonbury did actually get sniped down as well from the VD sniper, but it looks like VD on this first rollout has actually managed to win this point. Time is, of course, going down for them, which is exactly what you want. However, 100%, I'm not too sure. Is it Ubers for both teams? Pajamas is certainly on her Uber.
Yeah, both are Uber by the looks of it.
Yeah, well, it's going to be interesting. Fake just actually took down Yuki in what I can only assume to be a 1v1 fight across on the flank there. But I'm looking forward to seeing what 0% are going to do to try and push this out. They do have their Uber, but they have to know that Drams has their Uber as well. Sticky's there, of course, being evaded skillfully. 0% Uber is currently in right now on the back of the demo. It looks like he's trying to get some work done. Tava going down, Tava taking down some players. A lot of the VD players going down. The counterpop is actually out for VD. However, they lost a lot of players before it, so it looks like they're going to have to back out. And it looks like 0% is going to safely reclaim this point.
Yeah, real nicely played there from 0%, getting the demo early. Also managing to just push Drams out, and I think Drams maybe popped a bit late there, and cost a few players. So it looks like 0% will claim it back. Let's see if they can hold on to it.
Yeah, so 2 minutes and 8 now for VD. That was not a bad time to be holding the point for that first round. You want to get off to a good start, obviously, and they certainly did. But yeah, 0% currently holding the the cap right now. I just watched JT actually managed to get a really nice snipe out off onto Render. Probably going to be watching the demos and the snipers a lot this game. Both teams have very good players on both, so.
Yeah, that's right. So we'll see Pajamas actually get that Uber up shortly, and Drams will get it maybe a few seconds after that. So we'll see an Uber exchange coming in soon. Paulson's trying to get some damage there, and it looks like Yuki might actually go down as well.
Yeah, VD trying to push forward. They've lost a lot of players. They
sure have, and the Uber's actually coming out from 0% there, applying really good pressure. Looks like 0% can really come off the better end of this. Once this VD Uber fades, you just need to get that demo kill and that heavy kill, and they'll be good to go. Actually, VD looking strong. The spawners seem to come in time.
Yeah, 0% just couldn't quite capitalise on it just there and let VD in just a little bit, lost a few players, and yeah. However, they have actually managed to not let VD cap up this point. VD are now getting some time on it, but about even Ubers though for both teams. And I was actually just about to praise how 0% were okay with sort of not letting VD in too far there, but they actually did manage to cap out that point.
Yeah, a bit sloppy there. It sort of looked like 0% should have been able to hold that. And now it looks like VD might have the upper foot, as we like to say here. 0% probably going to push back soon, even Ubers on both sides.
Yeah, upper foot indeed. 0% losing a few players, and most notably Cinderella Man. They do actually have the counter Uber out for 0%, as we see the Heavy actually getting stuck in the soldier there, if I'm not mistaken, with both Ubers clashing. It looks like 0% is trying to get some time on the point. Edge coming around, sliding himself behind Ferrisar and inserting that knife into the back. But it looks like 0%, despite that, will actually manage to recap this point, and times are actually dead even at that cap.
Yeah, that's right. 0% with the cap you'd think would be slightly ahead, but really, it is any team's game right here. Interesting to see that this was the map choice, because it is quite close for both teams.
Yeah, look, it absolutely is. There's a slight Uber advantage in favour of VD right now. They don't hold the point, which means they do have a player advantage. The respawn is about half when you don't have the point, so every kill that they're getting right now on the 0% players is worth its weight in gold. And it's exactly what they're doing, and it's let them come forward and capture this point with no real opposition right now. As actually, yeah, Pajamas goes down.
Oh, that's huge as well. Just the full Uber. Drams could just use this now and still have one ready for when Pajamas gets it again. Don't know what he's going to do. Looks like they could hold for a while, bearing that in mind.
Yeah, VD, you'd have to think they've at least thought about, if not practiced, what holds they're going to be using in what situations for this map. Interesting, they're running mini sentries, both teams. That's sort of standard for this map. Not really enough time to get the full level 3 sentry up. But some interesting spots there for They Call Me Engie on VD. We just saw him place a nice little sentry there.
Yeah, that is a cute little sentry. Won't necessarily get spotted, I can just dish out some sneaky damage. Looks like the engineer might just take it out.
I don't think he actually saw it. Either way, KD going down in the background to Tava, JT that is. And 0% are muscling forward, but they don't have the Uber yet, and I think VD knows that, which is why they're moving forward. Cinderella Man actually got dropped down as well. VD was actually popped there. The Uber was popped. I'm not too sure who managed to do that for 0%, but time is a ticking, 17 seconds or so for VD, and 0%, if they want to go, they need to go now.
Yeah, Pajamas was sort of pushed back all the way into her own spawn there, so she will have to act now, try and get some of that overtime. They might just get the Uber in time, but then just has to go. Spy trying to go, Demo coming in now, heavy, here they come. Drem's just trying to move out of the way. 0% needs the time on, then they're getting it, and that will be it.
Well, that's a very impressive first round win in favour of VD. Just at the end of that play, Davey are getting a lot of work done, reflecting that Uber off the point there, and 0% just couldn't quite get the time on the point that they needed to. Following the demo, Paulson on the rollout, straight away damage onto that scout in a very good position. He's going to drop down and duel out with his opponent Demo Man, who actually does go down.
Oh, a demo down early is huge. Let's see if VD can make some use of that.
Yeah, look, you'd have to think they'd have to. 0%, of course, trying to get some work done. However, yeah, actually, they're doing it. VD losing a few players. Tava really being the only casualty so far for 0%. About even Ubers, as you would expect on the rollout. And it looks like, well, 0% should be able to move forward and cap up this this point for the first time in this second round.
Yeah, especially with Drums going down there, that's going to be huge. Looks like VD can get this. I mean, sorry, 0% can get this.
Yeah, it looks like they will. Soldier going down by Render before he himself dies. Some kills going back and forward. I'm actually on the Tava cam. It looks like he's about to pick this. No, he's been spotted out by the Engie. That's unfortunate for him. But yeah, Pajamas does have the 100%. It's up to her really what she chooses to do with it. But playing defensively right now. They're actually backing off before VD's push.
Yeah, we're seeing an Uber come out now from 0%. Pretty nicely done. See if Drams can get out of the way. Scout's going to try and come in on the side. Mini Sentry's going to stop him though. I think 0% can sort of hold on to this for now. Doing quite well this round.
Yeah, Drams does have the Uber advantage, of course. It's about 60% for him to about 25 or so for Pajamas. But I don't really think that's going to be too much. 0% should know to be able to back out before it. And Drams putting himself in a very risky position as Pajamas actually goes down to Edge in the background there.
Yeah, great little stab there from Edge. So we'll see if VD can capitalise on that, maybe get their first cap for this round.
Yeah, it looks like they're probably going to move forward. I think they can do it. Drams, however, losing a lot of health in the background. I don't quite know why he was losing so much health there. Pyro. Okay.
Pyro was on his back and finally got taken out there, so it saved his life.
Yeah, well, moving forward, does actually pop the Uber onto the heavy, onto the demo, combining up. Davey actually does get sniped down by Zom, though. There's some time up on this point. 0% losing it. VD will be capping it up. 1 and 1/2 minutes remaining for 0%. That was a very nice first possession of that point.
For sure, you really only need 2 of those and you've got this round. So VD's going to have to be careful here now that they have it.
Yeah, very much so. They do have a slight Uber advantage in favour of 0%, but not really enough as Edge gets caught out in the background there. It looks like a bomber tried to come in and take down Pajamas, didn't quite manage to do it, actually getting knocked out of the air by Ferrisar there. But VD playing very far forward indeed actually, with their possession of this point.
Yeah, they need to watch the heavy. If they lose the heavy, it's game over Red Rover, but looks like they're carefully backing out now. They do know that the Pajamas has it, I assume, and Pajamas will be wanting to use the advantage, I think.
Yeah, you'd have to think that she would. She does actually not have Cinderella Man alive right now. He just respawned, so probably going to wait for him, and he'll probably be leading out this Uber. There's a mini sentry on the high ground there, very, very annoying where it's placed. Katie going down in the background, Zom dying as well to a jumper. Some kills going left and right, but not really too much happening, and I'm just wondering, 0% chose not to push right there, and as a result, VD actually has their Uber up again.
Yeah. Sort of wasted their advantage there, so it will be Uber v Uber as we see it come in now. VD really in the position on this though, just coming way forward and not really letting 0% get in there. losing their scout and their heavy and their pyro. Looks like they can hold on.
Yeah, very good position right now for VD. Is actually they just as they just overtake 0% in time for this round. Looks like 0%. They do have a slight Uber advantage, but shouldn't really be enough to make too much out of. What I would like to see 0% do is throw some bombs forward and actually try and get Drams to drop.
Yeah, 0% needs to pull out something special here. They're on the back foot. I mean, they've already lost the first map. It looks like they might lose the second map if they don't pull something out. So it's in dire straits for them now.
Yeah, it's less than a minute. Pajamas did actually go down to Edge in the background there. Edge, of course, has done a lot of work this game. Drams, however, dropping as well to Tonbury, just WM1ing him, I can only assume. VD losing a lot of players, but 0% not really capping up the point yet.
Yeah, there's still an engineer and a soldier trying to just delay it a bit. I think it'll happen now, but it's going to need to be a minute hold, really.
Yeah, that NG did as best he could. He actually did manage to drop Zom there before it was capped up. So yeah, it's going to have to be a very large hold for 0%. And you really think that VD just has to cap it and hold it for 23 seconds, and they've got this second round in the bag.
You're going Robo-ish, don't do this to me. But yeah, it looks like 0% all losing Pajamas there actually to Hey Katie, so great little snipe. 0% really going to need to be careful, no heals, and they've got to hold on for this 4 minutes.
The control point is being captured. Alert. The control point is being contested.
And they're not holding on to it, as we see, only 3-8, 0%. VD's just going to move in. Just got to hold 20. Could be another round out of VD.
We have lost the control point.
Heavy going down is going to be slightly significant, I think, but I think it's hold it. It's only 15 seconds for Dumps, is not going to move her up. So 0% just has to throw everything they have at it. VD's well positioned to stop them though. Demo's trying to come in. Pyro as well, just trying to get some room in there. It's 5 seconds now. Pyro's getting some time on. There will be some overtime now. VD's really had the players to stop this. And now, Meg's trying to come back. She's looking like you might get the cat down. Needs to come in and stop it. A lot of play down for 0%. Surprisingly, they're getting time on the point. That Heavy's in a good position to just fill out damage. Scout's trying to stop him. Still stays up. Heavy goes down eventually. Time is picking away though as that happens, and I think the time will go now. Oh, as I say it, just off on there. It's quite a long overtime. VD should have got it now. There we go. VD managing to hold on to that by the skin of their teeth. 2 rounds to VD.
Okay, how's my roboting now?
I'm looking at the server actually. People are commenting in the Source TV chat.
Okay, that's...
Yeah, I'm a robot as well. So.
Okay then, well, I'm just going to go ahead and continue casting, I guess. As Agi actually did manage to go down to Zom, a headshot from Zom there. Edge actually getting a backstab as well, so it looks like VD, after winning up that second round, coming out very strong in this third round there.
Trying to sort out.
Alright, okay, no worries.
I don't
So,
know if you can actually hear me, so you might just want to cast.
yeah, no worries. So, yeah, Dram's actually going down in the background there. So that pretty much puts 0% in a very good position. They do actually have up their 100% Uber. And looks like they're just going to move forward, muscle VD off the point, and probably should actually manage to cap up this first cap in the third round. Edge actually managing to drop Ferrisar in the background there. That's actually potentially big, as it's pretty hard to defend against counter pushes and bombs without your heavy. However, looks like Pajamas is going to stay alive there, and 0% cap up this point, and take an early lead in this third round, which they really need to start winning a few rounds. But yeah, it looks like, yeah, Drams did go down, so 0% very good position. Time is ticking there for VD, and it's going to be interesting to see whether they choose to throw bombers for, or to just wait and hold up and try and get that Uber up and move forward with their combo. Looks like Drams actually has come out and is moving forward, but very good, going very, very low, and could actually go down. The Uber is popped now for 0%. Trying to move forward onto the demo, trying to get Drams to pop or to go down, but it looks like it's not probably going to happen there, as VD actually just backed off and did exactly what they needed to do in the face of that Uber.
Yeah, we did sort of see this from 0% last round though, so they sort of need to be able to hold on to it this time, not let VD come in. It looks like VD is just coming in now. Heavy's in a position that he might get taken out. He does manage to back off. So yeah, 0% sort of needs to be careful here. Watch out for the Uber, which will be coming in about seconds.
Yeah, they do actually manage to get it up right now. Cinderella Man actually went down in the back of that, so it looks like if VD chose to push now, they'd actually have a fairly easy time of it. Pyjamas are getting a little bit low in the background there. It does have 75% over, so if VD want to go, they probably need to go now. They've got time on the point though. It looks like 0% chose to back off, preserve their Uber that they've got, and try and cap forward, as it's exactly 1.5 minutes remaining, so almost exactly the same position as last round at this point.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see if it sort of ends the same way or not. If it does end that way, I think we'll go to half time for this match. If it goes to 3-0, we'll just see what happens there. But yeah, VD back in a strong position here with their Uber and with their players on this point.
Yeah, actually Uber does come in right now for 0%. They're moving forward with the demo. Pyro in support. Counter pop out of Drams there for VD did a lot of work. Didn't actually manage to save up too many of his players though. He popped really only on the heavy, and well, yeah, he made a lot of correct decisions on Badwater last round, but he's been leaving those pops quite late, and I think it's been costing his team a little bit on this map.
Yeah, Drams was actually saying last round that he dropped at he died at 99% and at 97%. So maybe he's being a bit too aggressive for some of the time when he doesn't have it as well.
Could be. Yeah, 0% however is wiping time off their board. About 1 minute and 7 left. VD's trying to come forward and are getting a few kills, which is exactly what they need to do to try and reclaim this point. But 0% so far defending reasonably nicely, even with a slight Uber disadvantage.
Yeah, 0% just seems to be getting better every round, which is good for them because it's what they really need to pull out. Scout trying to get in there on Drams doesn't really get any damage out. Agi actually getting sniped, which is going to be pretty big because heavy is so important for defense. There is some time there going on that point though from VD, just a scout and an engineer. Looks like they'll cap it.
Yeah, they will cap it up. 35 seconds left now for 0%. 90% Uber there for 0%, and I'm saying percent a lot, but I have to. So yeah, it looks like they're probably going to try and move forward with that 100% Uber there. Drams, however, will have it to defend. Mini Sentry's already in position. Yeah, Mini Sentry being stabbed, being just sapped there on edge, but it looks like both Ubers are in. But VD again losing a lot of players. Drams perhaps not multing hard enough.
Yeah, disappointing to see the heavy go down there. And looks like 0% can make use of it coming in, which is really good to see. 35 seconds they've got to hold on to this ball and they can get this round.
Yeah, they do recap it. Yeah, very good stuff. Like you said, 35 seconds. VD, yeah, Drams going down in the background there. Cinderella Man taking him down. So I'm not too sure what VD can actually do to try and defend up this point. They're probably just going to have to start throwing players at it because 20 seconds will disappear very quickly.
I expect it to be like what we saw last time when 0% just knew that they wouldn't get that point. So they just threw their players on it, and that overtime, were you there? I'm not sure, but it lasted a good 30 seconds, that overtime, so we might just see that again. 5 seconds now, VD's really just got to throw themselves on it.
Yeah, they have to. It doesn't really look like that's what they're doing. Spy and Sniper and Scout both going down on the sidelines there. And that is the first round in favour of 0%, making it 2-1 at the moment in this second map.
That's huge. If 0% can keep using that, then they can get this. We can go to a third map, which I know you all will see. This is just turning out to be a crazy grand final, really even match teams. Getting some demo damage from both teams coming out early on this point. I haven't really seen any kills yet. Soldier trying to bomb, not committing too much, so Edge is really the only one that's gone down so far.
Something I'm noticing on these rollouts, Edge has gone down very early on. I think every game, every rollout so far. So maybe something he needs to work on. However, Soldier and Demo, including the Engineer, all going down there for 0%, whereas only the Soldier down right now for VD. So it looks like they should be able to take some early time on this point. Tombury trying to get forward, but does actually go down. Dram's not really hurt too much, and does actually have his Uber right now, and it's actually crits out of 0%. They come forward, however, the counter Uber is there.
Oh, that's unfortunate for them. Maybe should have popped it a bit sooner. Uber is just going to beat that crits every time. It does mean though that if they can hold on to it now, they will get it before Drams gets his Uber.
Yeah, and that crits actually makes what Tombury did make sense.
Edge getting a stab there on Pyjamas.
Yeah.
So that crits isn't going to happen by the looks of it, but the cap might happen without it.
Yeah, Cap actually does, so only about 29 seconds lost there for VD, which isn't actually too bad for 0%. VD, however, a large player advantage right now. Pyjamas, of course, only just coming up right now, so they don't even have the heals. And they're backing out, and it looks like VD might actually just recap straight away on the back of this known Uber advantage.
Yeah, for sure. They're just moving off it now, I don't know, but it looks like they will cap it now with the engineer. So that's good for them. They don't really have their demo though. We might see another back and forth. There is an Uber waiting though. See if Dram decides to use it.
He's already lost a lot of players. It'd probably be wiser to back out right now. I don't think he should be popping it. Just let Pyjamas build up that crits. He actually did manage to pop it off. They're trying, but no, they don't actually manage to defend up that cap, so they're losing time even under this Uber. And 0%, they're just backing out. I'm assuming Pyjamas is still on crits, and it's going to hurt when VD tries to come forward and recap that point.
Yeah, oh, actually they're applying nice pressure there. I don't know if it's going to hurt as much as you think. Pyjamas, the crits almost, but I mean, that point is held, and the VD's looking strong.
Yeah, absolutely. I apparently underestimated VD's ability to just muscle 0% off that point and get the deathmatch kills that they needed. And yeah, as a result, VD looking quite good in this this fourth round here.
I think we're going to see a crits coming in.
What we are going to see is Zom take down Drams with a nice headshot there. So a lot of VD players down right now.
Yeah, nice push in there from 0% for sure. Managing to get most of the players they needed there. And keeping all of theirs up as well.
Yeah, a lot of the VD players down right now. A slight advantage still to VD in terms of time. A decent advantage in terms of Uber right now for 0%, and they do of course have the point, so... Oh wow, and a nice stab by Tava, actually managing to take down Basty as he actually TP'd into the house there. So yeah, all in all it's looking quite good for 0% right now. They do actually have that advantage still, and getting a lot of kills, as Drams actually goes down again.
Yeah, Drams goes down, got a bit stuck in the house there, and just got put up against a wall, so so unfortunate there. Pyjamas will have that Uber surely. Probably hold on to the point, I would think, but it looks like VD is just able to constantly muscle on, which is really cool to see. Uber, ooh, just too late to stop it there.
Yeah, it's the second time we've seen that this round, the Uber being popped just a second too late. So back over, ticking down VD's time. However, 0%, a lot of players around the point right now. They should be able to move forward and cap it up. However, a lot of players coming forward for VD. That demo was trying to get some work. However, he doesn't actually get too much done, only the sentry gun going down.
Yeah, it's just a crazy lot of kills going on. Oh, that cap didn't quite finish there. VD still has it by the skin of their teeth. Looks like Demo's going to come in and finish it. But 0% needs to hold on to it for a while. Oh, Medic actually getting stabbed there. Good stab by Edge.
Yeah, Edge doesn't actually have a great score right now, but he's dropped that Medic so many times. That's exactly what it needs to do for them to be winning, and as a result they are winning. Less than a minute for them to retain this cap point for, and they just capped it up. So everything's looking right for VD right now. A lot of 0% players deceased. They do have their 100% Uber up, and it's going to be tough for 0% to push forward right now and contest this round.
Yeah, for sure. VD's looking really strong. I really don't think 0% expected this tonight. They're gonna have their Uber soon-ish, but I mean, Jones is gonna have it. He's already got it even. So so yeah, just 30 seconds here, and this will be half time. VD's looking very strong.
Yeah, absolutely. The Spy did trying to come in, and he probably will actually get the backstab there on Edgy in the foreground. However, Dram's still staying alive. He's got most of his heavy players up with him. 16 seconds right now for VD.
Yeah, and Pyjamas got sniped, so I don't think it's going to be a tough contest here. It's just going to have to throw themselves on it again, see another one of these massive overtimes.
It could very well, and that looks like that's what they're doing. Soldiers trying to jump in, Engie there as well, but looks like they're popping on the point. They don't want any of this nonsense from 0%. And that's 3-1 in favour of VD, and is that the half, or are we going to the 4? That's the half by the looks of things. Alright, well, alright, yeah, so we'll be back right in a second with the second half.